recommendations are huge as it relates to your profile and your experience. And the reason being is because it creates social proof. So one of the ways that you ask to be recommended is when you're in your profile, you can click on, in the recommendations area, ask to be recommended. So, as it relates to recommendations, and I'll get into being recommended, how to get a recommendation in a second here, is, if you had two ideal candidates that you're looking for, and they have identical profiles, but one has a ton of recommendations and the other one has no recommendations, I can almost guarantee which way that you're going to go towards. It's going to be the person with the recommendations, because that creates the social proof to show that you know what you're doing. So with that said, here's how you go and get recommendations on LinkedIn. When you're in your profile, down at the bottom where it says View Profile As, there's an arrow beside there. When you click on that, a menu comes up. In this case, it says Ask to be Recommended. So when you click on that, it brings up a page that says, first of all, what do you want to be recommended for? The second thing is, who do you want to ask? Third thing is, choose the relationships that you have. So what you were doing at that time and what the other person was doing at that time that you want the recommendation. And then last but not least is, you send a message. Here's a huge suggestion. So, write your own recommendation and send it off to the person. This is the path of least resistance. So down at the bottom here in number 4, where it says write your message, do not use the canned message in LinkedIn. And the reason being is that, when that comes, it's like all of a sudden I got to stop. I got to think about this. I got to do this. It's going to be a pain. If you actually create your own recommendation and put it in, and send it to this person, say, here's a recommendation that you can use to recommend me. Please feel free to use it. I'll do the same for you. Here's a recommendation that I could use for you. Does that make sense to you? And then what you do is you send that off, and you will see that you will be able to massively increase the amount of recommendations that you have. So check out your competition. I'm going to guess that they're barely asking for recommendations. So this is a huge way that you can beat your competition or have your sales team beat the competition. The other thing too is think about it this way. It's adding nameplates to your own experience. So a lot of organizations ask for the sales reps or the salespeople to go out and get named logos to be able to put on their website. Well, this is the same sort of thing. This is a named logo going on your work experience. Huge opportunity for you.